It's been a minute since the last time you guys saw the Evo, and wow, it looks completely different now. Here is 3 months ago when we did that 1-year transformation video, and then here is now. That is crazy. What is going on, guys? Today we are going to be doing a little walk around of my little brother's Mitsubishi Evo X. This thing is pretty insane. We did a walk around, I think about, what was it, 3 months ago?
3 months ago, yeah.
3 months ago, and this thing looks completely different. If you put the car from 3 months ago next to this car, you wouldn't even think they're the same car. It's insane how much work we got done to this thing, and there's still a few more things to do. But today we figured it's a good time to get out of the shop a little bit, get some fresh air, and you ready to show the bros what you did to your Evo?
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, where are we starting? Show the boys everything. Some of the bros probably haven't seen last video, so let's just give a full walk around of the world's or the internet's most hated Evo X. Evo X owners don't really like you.
Nope.
We said this last video that Evo owners don't like you, but you literally did.
Even worse.
You did worse. Now nobody likes you.
They didn't like me because I was bagged, and now I'm bagged and cambered.
My little brother just wants to catch some smoke with the Evo X community, but bagged, cambered, you just did everything that people hate. Let's give a little walk around of what you shouldn't do to an Evo X. Yeah, let's start with why everybody hates it.
All right, first things first, I'm bagged.
Yeah,
right?
that's a big
Evo
thing.
owners hate bags. If you're not running Olin coilovers on Evos, you're doing it wrong.
Apparently to Evo enthusiasts.
You have to run Olin coilovers with TE37s. It's the most basic build, but 99% of Evos are just like that.
Yo, you really want the smoke, dude. You're calling out, you really want the smoke, man. I already know this video is gonna get so many hate comments, but yeah, you're not supposed to bag an Evo according to Evo enthusiasts or purists. And he did exactly that. Airlift 3P system. It's bagged. It was on coilovers before, but you just,
It was really safe before. I mean, I had the coilovers with, I had Fortune Auto coilovers with like Cosmos wheels. Pretty safe build.
Now you're bagged on 3-piece wheels.
Yep.
So that's number one. You're not supposed to bag an Evo, and he bagged an Evo. You want to get into the second part, which is even worse than bagging it. Like, you took bags, which you're not supposed to do, and then you stepped it up to another level. What'd you do, bud?
We'll get to the main part later. Let's move to the back right now. Everybody hates this for some reason.
Oh, really?
I put a diffuser on a diffuser.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know that was like a thing. Well, it doesn't look bad. It actually looks pretty good. It's aggressive. People really hate
Doesn't
this?
make sense. Doesn't make sense.
I didn't know people hated that. That's interesting. The Tome is a big boy, so we had to like cut it right there, but it looks really good. I like it. So what's next?
If you get down here, right? Just line the camera right up there. That's double-digit camber right there.
Stancy boy. You're not supposed to do that. You did what you weren't supposed to do, bud. How many degrees of camber?
-10 all around.
-10 all around?
-10 all around.
Sheesh.
Yeah, for riding height.
Riding height?
Yeah.
And then when you're aired out, it's a little bit more?
I guess, yeah. I think the rear airs out a little bit, like, has a little bit more camber than the front.
So this is another reason why every Evo owner just despises you right now, because you cambered an Evo. You're not supposed to do this. You're gonna mess up your all-wheel drive system. This car isn't meant to be cambered. This car is meant to have fun around the corners, and you ruined that. I do have to admit though, it does look pretty good. You guys know me, I'm not like a super stancy guy. I can appreciate it. It does look good, and if it makes you happy, that's all that matters.
All right, I'm just gonna add on to the camber feature. First of all, rip all-wheel drive system. And now I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into that. These front wheels, 18 by 10.5. These rear wheels, 18 by 10.
That's just irresponsible, bro.
But it is. That's what
R.I.P.
you gotta do to get this fitment.
R.I.P. AYS.
That's people R.I.P. AYC?
AYC, what is it called? I don't
care
know.
about
I don't know, bro. But yeah, you're running staggered wheels.
Staggered wheels.
What are you doing? Every Evo purist that was watching this video right now just exploded. You're also running 2 different sets of wheels. I think we kind of just glanced over that.
You wanna get into something a little deeper?
What?
We stack spacers.
For the record, I was super against this. I was super against you stacking spacers, but it's your car. I can't control what you do with your car, and he stacked spacers in the front. He tried to go the safest route we could, but you still stack spacers, and you're not supposed to do that.
I need to get the best fitment. It's extended wheel studs in the front though.
Yeah, it is extended wheel studs.
So like, it's not like we're running out of wheel studs. It's just stacked spacers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like that idea. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't encourage you on it, but you know what? You do you. And I hope you don't run into any issues. But we did glance over the fact that there are 2 different sets of wheels on here. BC forged wheels in the front, and then Work VSXXs in the rears. These are one of my all-time favorite wheels. So to be honest with you guys, I wasn't the biggest fan of the 2 different wheels before, but I think the black with the carbon fiber kind of like, I see what you were trying to do. You know what I mean? Like, I see you. Again, I don't know if I'm still sold on it. I like it.
Never been done before. You've never seen it.
You haven't seen it, yeah. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I dislike it. I see you, and when I look at the front, I like the front. And then when I look at the rear, I like the rear. But when you look at it like this, it looks cool, but I don't know.
This isn't a temporary setup. This is the setup.
Yeah, this is the setup. See where you're going with this. I told him he should do like a full black front end. Like you should wrap the front bumper black. I think that would have looked insane. It's like a super panda themed thing, but I see where you're going with it. I kind of like it. I kind of don't. What do you guys think about it though? The black in the front, the polished in the rear. It's a very baller move, and it's a very ballsy move. So what's next?
Next. Maybe the underglow?
The underglow? We didn't have the underglow last time.
No.
We didn't.
I don't know if it's 50-50. Either you love it or you hate it.
Yeah, that is.
Right?
I mean, that's just with like half the racy mods. I don't know if like underglow is considered a racy mod because it's not really like race inspired, but everybody calls it a ricey mod, so we're gonna call it a ricey mod. Underglow is a super ricey mod, but I absolutely love it. This is my favorite part about the car. The low glow underglow, baby. It is really bright outside right now, and it's a little hard to see the underglow. You guys can barely see it. It might be a little hard to see it through the camera. I'll throw some rollers of the underglow at its peak hours, but this underglow is like my favorite thing about the car. The low glow underglow, you guys already know, we're huge supporters of it. It's awesome, and it's gonna be on my next car. It just looks so beautiful. It's so good. It's a shame you can't really see it that well right now, just because there is a lot of light outside, but I am gonna throw a clip of the underglow, low glow on screen right now.
I have bronze Omnique reflective tint.
So the brand is Omnique.
Omnique.
I absolutely love
It's
this.
reflective tint. You can just see everything.
Yeah, it's super rough. Wait, put it over. Put it over. Dude, that is so reflective. So this is like kind of like a mirror tint. You can
Mirror
call it, right?
tint. Yeah, that's what they call it.
Put it
yeah.
against that, and just show the boys. Look at that. Look at that. That is crazy, dude.
15% all around, so it's extremely dark in there.
It's a straight mirror, but it's tinted bronze, which I think is amazing. I think that's so dope. Like these tints just look so cool. Like look at that, dude. It's just a straight mirror. This car right now is like super hot boy.
Very hot.
Very hot
Also
boy.
low key at the same time because it's white now.
It's not low key.
It's low key.
Bro, I'm gonna break it to you right now, bud. It's not low key. This car is
Low key. I was breaking a lot more necks with the red and the big wing.
I'm sure you were breaking a lot of necks with the red, but it's not low-key at all. I'll tell you that right now. You did get rid of the wing. Big wing was a big attention grabber, which we do not have anymore. Wing delete, carbon fiber trunk delete. It's back to a stock trunk, and now it just has like little carbon fiber duckbill, which I absolutely love. I think it gives like the whole stancy vibe. The big wing would have just been a little bit too much.
A little bit too much arrow in the rear, and then when I had to match that in the front, it just killed the whole stance vibe.
It's all about balance. You gotta balance out your mods, and if the wing was still on there, I think it would be a little bit too much because you do have the camber and the dual wheels and whatever. Like, you know, I think the wing would have been too much. The carbon fiber lip is awesome. Or duckbill, my bad. Your car isn't the slightest bit low-key at all. Like, it's not low-key, bud. But we can move on to what's next. So let's just talk about like what you have done to the car. In case like, you know, there's somebody else out there that has an Evo and wants to do something that is on here. Let's just give the boys a little walk around.
All right, so we'll start from the back. VLAN taillights. Bought these from eBay for like 200 bucks, right? Great taillights, love them. I'm probably not gonna get rid of these. Carbon fiber duckbill. I think I bought this off eBay for like 70 bucks. I had a carbon fiber trunk, really wasn't feeling it. Put the stock trunk back on, threw this duckbill on.
The carbon fiber trunk was a Sabon, correct?
Sabon trunk, yeah.
And it was very disappointing.
I did not like the fitment of that.
For Sabon, we've had very good experiences with Sabon, but the trunk for this car is just awful. I had a Sabon trunk on my BRZ, amazing. But the Sabon trunk that you had on the Evo, terrible fitment. So I guess it's a hit or miss. I really like it. It's like a nice little touch to the back end. So like you guys are gonna notice. You guys are gonna notice that the wrap is not perfect. And that's okay because this is the first time we ever wrapped a car. It was a huge learning experience for us and a huge milestone, but we wrapped this entire car ourselves, which is insane. I'm super proud. And yeah, it's not perfect, but this is the first car ever. There's so many more cars that we're gonna wrap. It was a pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie. I prefer painting a car over wrapping any day of the week, but this was our first time ever wrapping a car, and it's not perfect, but it's not too awful. It's not too bad. I would give it a 6 out of 10. What about you?
Yeah, just around there. We sucked at tucking. That's the one thing we couldn't do.
You know what's funny though?
What?
Is the OGs know about this, but the first time I got the BRZ wrap green, this wrap is better than that wrap shop that did the first green on the
Shout 'em
BRZ.
out.
We're not throwing shade at the wrap shop, but the OGs, no. The first time I ever got the green wrap done from an actual shop, it turned out terrible. And this wrap job, the one we did for the first time ever, came out much better than that other wrap job that we paid for from a professional shop or professional shop. What's the color of this wrap? It's the
Ivory satin pearl white, I want to say.
It's beautiful. I love the finish of it. Because this car has aggressive body lines, it like does it real well. You know what I mean?
Always wanted to go white when I got this car. Yeah, so we were speaking of wrap. We kind of just wrapped over these reflectors.
Yeah,
we couldn't figure out how to tuck it. Also, I don't really like how the bumper looks with the reflectors.
you can still kind of see them, but like you kind of have to like look
You
at
see
it.
the outline of it, but I mean,
Yeah.
I prefer this over seeing the reflectors anyway.
Still got the Tomei. We still haven't thrown the downpipe in.
No.
We still have the downpipe. It's catless, but we haven't done the downpipe yet. We still have to throw the downpipe in. We still have to throw the cob in.
These are 18 by 10 plus 0, I believe, on a 225/40. Fitment is damn near perfect. It's the perfect tuck fitment I wanted. I didn't want to add any more camber. I didn't want to like go any less camber. This is the perfect amount of camber, I think, for this car.
People would argue that no camber is good for this car, but you know, to each their own.
I think just eBay side skirts. Besides that, it's just the tints and then obviously these
Black door handles.
black door handles. We just wrapped them black. All right, so OEM Mitsubishi rain visors. That's what you said?
Yeah,
Rain
guys.
visors? Yeah, I always drive my windows down. I needed this. This is one of the first things I actually bought for my car.
Black roof is just something you have to do.
Last thing on the side, actually no, two things. Savon carbon fiber fender.
The
Like we said,
fitment
we
is
usually
iffy.
like fitment on Savon. I don't know about this Evo fitment we've been having recently.
Yeah, the fitment.
This fender does not, it's not good fitment.
It's not good fitment at all.
not.
Sabon is very disappointing when it comes to the Evo X because the hood, the fenders, the
No,
trunk.
I mess with the hood. The hood fitment's alright.
All right, so hood fitments are right, but the
Fitment's good.
fenders.
Both fenders and the trunk I used to have for this car,
Yeah.
garbage. I didn't like it. I still have it on the car. I love the full front carbon fiber end
It
look.
does look very baller.
We already spoke about this, but BC forged LE72 two-piece wheels. 18 by 10.5, -9, and then yeah, -9 degrees camber in the front. If you want to learn how to do camber in the front on Evo, slot the coils,
Slot the struts.
slot the struts. Yeah.
You slot the struts. That's how we got camber in the
the
front.
struts.
Camber plates and slotting the struts.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're an Evo guy, you don't want a camber, right? Unless you're looking at my car and deciding, yeah, it looks cool. Otherwise, you're looking at this video and saying,
What the hell is he doing?
the LCAs in the back are white line LCAs, good for -15 degrees of camber. So
then-
honestly, if I wanted to, I could have done more.
Yeah, and then you also have Megan Racing toe arms.
Megan Racing toe arms to,
Yeah.
you know, get the alignment down.
So if you guys want to go Stancy boy, hot boy on your Evo, which you guys probably don't want to do, but if you guys want to do it, that's the secret. Slot your front struts, get some camber plates, and then white line LCAs with Megan Racing toe arms.
Yep.
Or I mean, you could get any toe arms, but you know.
Rep Voltex lip plus a Rep Voltex splitter. I mean, I bought it from Basenar. Great company. I've dealt with them mad times.
Love Basin R. I can vouch for
High
that too.
quality rep material.
Love it. This lip goes through a lot of abuse.
Yeah, I kind of have a low riding height, even though I shouldn't, but I don't know. I like the tuck look. So I tuck when I ride height. So this
And
is
it's-
probably like my 4th or 5th splitter.
Splitter.
Every
and
time it breaks, I kind of just buy a new one.
I know a lot of people ask about this front lip and the splitter combo. Basin R, right?
Basenar is the way to go. I think the whole thing was like $350 maybe
For the lip and
for
splitter?
the lip and the splitter.
Okay, not too bad.
Compared to Voltex, which is like, pretty sure like $800 for a lip.
Oh
So
my
ridiculous. VLAN headlights. I got the clear ones. That's why I got the clear headlights. They flow so much better with a white car.
They do look really good, dude.
Then obviously the Savon carbon fiber hood.
All right, let's go on to the interior. We did a little bit to the interior. Last time you guys saw this car, this interior was completely bone stock, and we did a little bit to it. I think whatever we did to it, it needed it.
All right,
So
we're-
what's number one?
Number one, this is the most, I guess, prominent feature, right?
It's a quick.
Evo owner is gonna hate this.
Why?
Quick
People-
release steering wheel. But this is Volante steering wheel. It's a Volante exclusive.
Yeah.
And this is number 415 out of 520 ever made.
You got the Brom racing seats, which apparently you told me that Evo owners
You
don't
guys
like.
don't like this. They like sticking with the stock Recaro.
The stock Recaros are cool, but like the Broms just make you feel so good.
Broms feel better and they're way more comfortable to drive. I know you final edition guys are gonna hate it, but Recaros are trash. It's not worth. It's not worth you spending about $2,000 for OEM seats.
I sat in the Recaros and my butt likes the Broms so much better. These things are comfy and
Back to
you
the
feel
Recaros
planted.
kill you.
You do feel planted in the Broms.
You feel planted. You feel a little lower. I mean, obviously it's planted seat brackets, so it sits a little lower.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's way better. You know, white and blue goes really hard. I mean, obviously the car is red too, so you get a little Red, white, and blue America action.
This car goes hard on 4th of July, huh?
Yeah.
So this is a SyGav, SYGav or SyGav, whatever you want to call it, head unit. Let me get the keys. Let me just show the boys what it is. It's a pretty nice head unit. If you guys know stock Evos, they actually come with like the most dated head unit known to man. It's 2022, dude. CarPlay is a must. Yeah, some major Tesla vibes. The screen is gigantic. We are likewise shift knob, best shift knobs ever. Not sponsored, but I absolutely love them. Then we got the custom 3D printed airlift controller, which is awesome because you can just like click it, air up, air out. Awesome. It's pretty cool. Damn, look at that. Starlight headliner with the Brahms. That is awesome.
It's
dude.
a must, yeah.
Love the Starlight. Starlight headliner is absolutely just gorgeous. I love it. And I'm really happy with how it turned out.
We didn't speak on the exhaust mods. Obviously, we have a few power mods coming. We're just too lazy. You know,
we got a lot of things going on.
This car doesn't get driven much, so it's not really top priority.
This car taught us a lot, and I really like how it turned out. Like I said, like I'm not the biggest fan of like the scanty vibes, the camber, and everything like that, but I can appreciate it, and I really like the final product. I like it.
Talk about like the stance scene. I think I killed it with the stance one on this.
The boys don't know, but you got something new. My little brother got a new toy, and let's say you guys probably saw it in the background. Yeah. We didn't try hiding it.
Maybe, you know, go a little back, try finding. It's a white car. I want to make a basic Evo setup. It looks fun to drive.
Yeah, it looks cool, but it's not fun to drive.
My new car is automatic, you know. I want to keep a manual.
But you admitted it. Stan's cars look cool, but they're not fun to drive.
They're not fun to drive.
It's cool. It was nice to experience. You're ready for something new and ready for power. Like he just said, you don't really often see cambered Evos, and I think it's pretty unique. Proud of you, little bro. I like how he turned out with this car, and we're gonna be introducing his new car pretty soon. You guys probably saw it in the background of the video. We're not gonna leak it, but if you guys saw it, you guys saw it. If you guys think you know what it is, leave it down in the comments. But that pretty much sums it up for this video. What do you guys think about the Evo? I haven't driven it since you stanced it, by the way. You know that, right? I drove it home from the shop once, and I was like, yo, I'm never driving this car again. It was the sketchiest thing ever. The alignment's perfect. It's still sketchy.
If you're in New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, wherever, PA, go to Koi Works. They're the best tire guys in the business.
100% the best. They're the homies.
One day, I gave them no heads up. They got me in, and that day, I was out really quick.
Hit up Koi Works if you guys need any wheel, tire, alignment, whatever you guys need. If you guys are NJ local, definitely hit them up. They're the homies. But even with the perfect alignment, this thing is very sketch. So like I said, I've driven this car once with this whole new setup, and I won't drive it again. I refuse to drive it. But I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys like this car? Do you guys not like it? What would you guys do differently? If any of you guys watching right now are Evo purists, I'm sorry. For whoever is still watching, thank you guys so much for watching. We're gonna be back at the shop. I'm actually heading down to the shop right now to work on a few other things with the BRZ. I said that last video too, I'm pretty sure. But we're back to going to work on the BRZ. I'm headed down to the shop. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.